Hello, Creatic team. It's Peter here from Creatic, obviously. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of September, and in lieu of a Monday motivation post, I am posting a Tuesday tip. So this is a tip that was shared with me, a few years ago. To be honest, I wish that this was shared with me a long time ago, like at least in high school, where I grew up in Colorado. I grew up in a public schooling system, and there's a lot more information I think that should be passed on to public schooling children and kids, but that's another story. But this tip in particular has been so valuable, so I want to pass it on to you. And you guys all probably know it anyway, but if you don't, here you go right now. You are your number one asset, and time is your number one resource. So when I say that you are your number one asset, I mean that in a sense that you are super valuable. So anything that you're doing, education-wise, health-wise, nutrition-wise, my advice and my tip would be to put yourself first in every way, because without you, you won't be able to provide to anybody else, whether it's your family, whether it's your clients, whether it's your employer. So putting yourself first in every way, both health-wise, nutritionally, especially financially as well, is a massive, massive thing. So also, when I say that time is your number one resource, time is your number one resource because time in itself is very finite. We only have 24 hours in a day, as you know. 8 hours of that is spent sleeping, typically. So make sure that you have the most comfortable bed because we spend 1/3 of our lives in bed. The other 8 hours is spent at work or making a living, so make sure that you're doing something happy. Thank you for being here at Creatic, by the way. So hopefully you're happy and getting something out of it as well. And then of course the other 8 hours are spent just taking care of yourself and taking care of your family and keeping up with life admin and catching up with all sorts of things. So there's only 24 hours a day. Time is finite. That's why time is your number one resource, and hopefully you can be spending that in the best way possible. So just wanted to pass on that information to you. I know some of it might just sound pretty obvious, but it wasn't to me when I first found out just a few years ago. I was so very used to just putting everybody else first and essentially putting myself last, which kind of, put me in some awkward spots for a number of years. So now that's all changed, and I want to make sure that you're all doing the same as well. So again, thank you so much for being here with us at Creatic, because we really couldn't do this mission without you. I couldn't do this mission without you. There's so many conscious entrepreneurs and projects that we want to be empowering, that we will be empowering. So I am looking forward to doing that all with you. So that's the Tuesday tip for today. Have an excellent rest of the week ahead, and I will see you again next week. Bye.